Charlie Kirk has become a Talmud expert, apparently. People keep asking him questions about the Talmud. And we've got a clip today of exactly that. I'm Tal, the traveling clat, your favorite Zionist prince. Let's take a look.
The Talmud states that Jews are the chosen people, and all non-Jews are goyim, here to serve them. You are a Christian who's clearly serving the Jews, defending Zionism with all you got. But you also believe Jesus is a rabbinic Jew in heaven when you know the Talmud states he's in hell burning in feces.
Okay, so you're a Talmudic expert, right? Which Talmud is that in, Jerusalem or Babylonian?
I'm talking about Jerusalem, sir.
Oh, that's the Jerusalem, which actually is not as divinely inspired. Which one's longer and how long is it? Don't look at your phone, look at me in the eye.
I'm not
No, come
really
on, you said that I'm a tool of the Jews, so look at me in the eye like a man.
I'm talking about the Talmud.
No, you accused me of saying like you're a Zionist or something, right?
I mean, do you support Israel?
Yes, of course I do, yes.
Okay, that's good for you. Yeah.
What is your point here of dragging up a multi-thousand-year text that you don't know, that you haven't read?
I mean,
you
it's your
have not
religion.
even. Have you purchased the Talmud? Have you read the Talmud? What is the Talmud? Tell me the difference between the Torah, the Tanakh, and the Talmud. Go ahead.
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know.
But
that's pretty important. Time out. So what you did is you cherry-picked something on the internet that makes Jews look bad, but you can't tell me the difference between the Torah and the Tanakh and the Talmud.
I'm not trying to make the Jews look bad.
No, this is ridiculous. This is for clickbait. Those are people that would say, well, I disagree with that. No, but hold on a second. But it's very important. You don't even know the stuff that you're bringing up to this event.
That's why I'm asking you.
No. It's really important because what you're trying is like this context. You're a tool of the Jews, and I read this thing. But let's just make this very clear.
Sir, it's an agree to a disagreement. I'm not here.
It's not agree to disagreement. It's very clear. Is that you don't even know the stuff you're bringing up to make someone look bad.
Someone failed at raising that child. Someone failed at raising that child, and Charlie Kirk just daddied him. And that's right. That's how it needs to be done, baby. That's how it's done. These people need a father figure, and Charlie Kirk is that father figure in that moment. If you don't, and I constantly have to deal, he kind of sounded a little Arab in his accent. I'm not sure if he was. But I constantly say this. A lot of these parents in the Muslim world, in the Arab world, or at least in the anti-Semitic world, anti-Jewish world, they failed at raising their kids. It's maybe because the parents come from a value system that hates Jews. That's their own prerogative, you know? Like, they hate Jews. Like, I'm not going to change them. But the reality is, somebody needs to step in as a father figure and be like, listen, kapara, wahad po. You need to receive a little slap on the face. And that's what Charlie did. You're being a fucking idiot. You deserve to be slapped in the face with the truth. Now, for anybody who's watching this and be like, how could you defend the Talmud, Tal? Listen very, very carefully. The Talmud, which there are two versions, the Babylonian and the Jerusalem, are books of question. Rabbinical Judaism, which is the predominant Judaism that most people exist in that sphere today, they hold the Talmud as sacred because it is a book where they try to get answers. Judaism is not a religion like Christianity and Islam. This is a group of people, a family, that take an oath to enter this tribe. Various ways to do that. I'm not a rabbi to give you every single one of them, and I don't even want to talk about them because some of them are explicit. But you take an oath to enter this family. Once you become a part of this family, you can't exit it. No matter what religion you convert to, you are part of this family. The believers of this religion or of this faith system will always treat you as such. You'll always be a Jew. You can never un-Jew once you become a Jew or once you're born a Jew. The Talmud is a book of questions. It is trying to find answers to very difficult sometimes questions, and it lists answers, but in a question format. Nothing in the Talmud is definitive, and that's also a big part of our religion. Nothing in the religion besides the Torah that we hold as sacred is definitive. There is no one right way to be a Jew. Maybe rabbis today in certain sects of Judaism will hold themselves as the right way or the most correct way, but definitively it is not. No rabbi, no Jewish expert can tell you how to be a Jew. And this information, my friends, is coming from rabbis that I've spoken to, some of which I've even had on this channel. Great, incredible rabbis. There is no one right way to be a Jew. Now, it doesn't mean being a Jew is a free-for-all, but definitely 100%. If you don't believe in certain elements of the Talmud or you don't believe in that one single element or that one single sentence, that doesn't make you a bad Jew or not a Jew or not a following Jew. I would even go to say that most Jews on planet Earth today, especially the more secular Jews, they don't know anything about that Talmud. I don't know much about the Talmud either. But this attempt by the woke right in America right now to demonize all of Israel, like Candace Owens as well, via the Talmud, saying the Talmud is some evil book that has this and that in it. I can't say those words because YouTube will trigger the anti-monetization on this video. The reality is, that most Jewish people don't observe the Talmud 100%, and it's very much a pick apart thing. For each Jew has their way to practice their Judaism. It's not a monolith religion in the way that you have to do this, like this, like this, like this, like this. Everybody picks apart the religion in a different way and has different levels of religiosity and different levels of adherence. Because Judaism has a lot of rules, especially Orthodox Judaism, Rabbinical Judaism, has a lot of rules, some of which is it's impossible for everybody to follow every single thing perfectly. So to try to demonize an entire group of people, the Jews, because of the Talmud is insane, considering the Jews that don't even practice the Talmud, like Karaite Jews, who don't even use the Talmud. And they make up a couple 100,000 of the Jewish people as well. So get your shit straight. I appreciate Charlie Kirk setting the record straight. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you a long time. Goodbye, Glats. If you believe in my content and want to support me, just know your help is needed. There's a bunch of great ways to support me, being PayPal, Buy Me a Coffee, or joining my Patreon community down below. Patreon is the best way to support my channel, and you'll get a bunch of cool perks depending on what tier you join. Another great way to support me is by buying my merchandise on thetravelingclat.com. I regularly drop new merch designs like this beautiful hat, or this amazing shirt, where you can support the channel and get something cool for yourself. I also have an amazing Discord community with people from all over the world. Thank you so much for your support.